Hello. So, got my oils. Gonna wait a second for a few of you to pop on. Say hello if you're here. If I look like a hot mess, it's because I am. I have had a very rough few days, and I know a lot of you have a lot of emotions and things that you've been facing too, and I just want to get on here and share because I understand it all, and I have a lot of information that I can share with you guys. And I want to kind of walk you through what I believe we're going to see and what's going to happen. So I'll just wait a second to see a few of you guys. Hey, Myra. Hey, Kelsey. Hey, guys. Hey, Kristen. Hey, Adam. Okay, so let's talk about this. As we see, two RCDs, friends of mine, have left and they've joined a different company. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a diamond in Young Living. I love Young Living. This company has changed my life. The person that they have joined in a different company is my brother. So to wake up to this news and to have the shock, there are no words. And I don't need to get into the history of it all, but it has been very, very heartbreaking and hurtful to walk this today. And yesterday I lost a friend to suicide. And so if you're going through a hard time, I am right there with you. But I want to tell you what I know and help you to understand what's going to happen. So first off, I want to reiterate what policy and procedures are so that this is not confused. The policy and procedures in Young Living is that if you are a diamond or above, you cannot do another company for 6 months, and you cannot recruit a Young Living member for 12 months. Okay? Moving forward past that, what is recruiting? So if you are posting on your social medias where you have Young Living followers or you have grown your Young Living business, that is not allowed. You are not allowed to do that for a year. So there is no question, there is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You are breaking a signed contract when you post on your socials. So the people who are choosing to do this anyways are doing this because they are being taught and told that they will be able to legally get away with it. And I know this because my brother explained all of this to me. I had the option of going over to this company and being the front line of my brother, and I said no. And you want to know why I said no? Because I would never do that. A huge amount of my people who follow me are Young Living people, and if switching over would even hurt one person, I would not do it. So when you invite me to a Zoom call and you ask me to speak, you don't need to worry that a year from now, 2 years from now, I'm going to take those people and switch them over to a different company. It's not going to happen with me, and nobody should be doing that. That's something that we should be able to trust wholeheartedly, that when Young Living leaders are speaking, that we can trust them and we can trust to send our people to them. And so if you are feeling sad or nervous or betrayed in any ways, I feel it too, more than I can say. To know that a huge portion of Young Living will soon be on my brother's team is not a good feeling. And when I say my brother knows that this hurts me, he knows. My whole family knows. My whole family has been devastated by the last 4 months. Okay, so with that being said, people want to know, and I've seen people asking in there, are they receiving bonuses? Did they get paid? I can tell you for certainty, because I was offered the same thing, that if you make a certain amount of money in a different company, you will have a specific offer. For me, it would have been doubling my paychecks for the first 3 months. I've heard of different offers that they can be given. So I want you guys to know that when they say, no, we're not getting a bonus and we're not getting anything, they absolutely are getting something. And so that's something that is not supposed to be shared and confidential, but I'm sharing it because I think that that is sketchy, and I think that that's wrong, and I think that that's against the FTC. And so it's just the truth. The things I want to prepare you guys for is that here's how this happens. The guy who has enrolled my brother has done the training, and I know exactly how this goes because I've now watched it with multiple different leaders joining my brother. Is they are taught this system. They are taught to do this video, which y'all saw last night. They are then given a system of what to post. I can't say for certain that they will follow that system, but my brother and other people have chosen to follow that system. And what the goal is to get people to comment and to get people to reach out to you, babe. Sorry, get people to reach out to you. So that's their goal. So when they say they would never want to hurt anybody, they would never want to poach Young Living, if you comment on their post or you in their inbox in any way, they will say that you reached out to them. This is how it works. And so let me give an example of what people do. And when I say this, I am not saying for certainty that any individual will do what I'm saying, but I'm saying this is what they do and this is what they teach. So let's say I do the post and I say, hey, any of my friends who see this, comment and say hi. Okay? So you say hi, and all of a sudden 500 people say hi. And I now use that as a prospect list where I go through and I then message each and one of those people and say, hey, how are you? How are your kids? How is so-and-so? How's this? And then they ask you how you are, and boom, now you get the chance to share. Do you see what I'm doing here? Do you see how that works? That is prospecting, but they will say it's not. They will say that you reached out to them. You commented on their post. They asked you how you were. Okay, that's what they're taught to do, and that's what they will teach others to do. And so what you need to prepare yourself is they have a whole system. The guy who enrolled my brother has a 120-day system that you can opt into. It tells you exactly what to post. So what you will see a lot of is the exact same post. It's like 100 people all doing the same post, and you're going to be like, what is that? It's the system. It's exactly that's how they do it. Another thing is this specific MLM is very, very tricky. You won't even know they're doing an MLM. So a lot of times, someone who is as high up as these RCDs, they're going to do their video sharing that they're leaving. But let's say a silver goes over and joins. They will be taught, and this is what I have seen, that they are not going to make that announcement. So what's going to happen is all of a sudden you're going to see that post. Hey, comment if you see this post, and you're my if you're in my friend list and you see this, and then all of a sudden the next day they're going to post about this product, and they're going to say that they have a coupon. They have a coupon code, and people are going to be asking for that coupon code as if it was like an affiliate link. So people will still think they're doing Young Living when really they are now a social marketer or whatever they call it in this new company. And so this is how it works. So all of a sudden they'll have their copy and pasted, script or whatever it is that they need to send now when you say you're interested and you want to know what this is. They do a lot of the like bait and switch, like I'm going to say this so that you comment. That is the entire goal, is for them to get you to comment and to get you interested, and you're not going to think it's an MLM. You're not going to think that this is what is actually happening. So some of my personally enrolled with my brother. I had a platinum on my team. One of my best friends almost enroll on his team and didn't even understand that it was an MLM. She only knew because I got ahead of it, and I ended up messaging my leaders and told them what to look out for. She's thinking it's just this collagen, it's just this, and there's a coupon code, and it doesn't seem MLM-y, and she would never in her life join my brother and do anything that would hurt me. So that's what I'm telling you guys, is that it is very, very tricky and sneaky. I also want to prepare you that you're going to hear all the talks of, we would never want to hurt. We would never want to recruit. We would never want to do that. And then I am telling you right now, it doesn't matter who on your team reaches out to them, they will sign them up under the name of, I'm helping them. I want them to win, and they came to me. So do not convince yourself or believe for a second that they won't. Okay, I have watched it, and I have seen it, and I have lived it with my own flesh and blood. And so what I did that really helped protect my team when this all happened, because my brother is somebody that I've invited to come to Zooms and do live videos with me, and so my team knew who he was. Many of you guys know my brother from speaking at GoPro and John Maxwell events. Sorry, it's just like I'm still processing it all. I got ahead of it and I explained it to my team. I told them what to look for. I told them that I would screenshot when I would see these posts and let my team know, this is what I'm talking about. When you see these posts, this is what I'm saying. Another thing that they do is they have these screenshots to share in stories. And so a lot of times one of the things they say is that they get paid twice a day. And what they'll do is they'll say, like, the customers are rolling in, and they'll show the screenshot. And I remember at first thinking, man, so-and-so is killing it. I'm actually really surprised. And then all of a sudden, I saw that exact same screenshot, like, from 20 other people in their stories. And so it's not actually their enrollments. It's not actually their paychecks. And so it gives off this illusion that you're making more money than you actually are. And so I think that is really deceiving. That'd be like me taking a screenshot of so-and-so who got 30 enrollments and posting it as like, this business is so easy, check out my inbox full of new members, when I didn't enroll any of them. And so just reminding you guys that if you start to see stuff like that, that it's not true. It's not their own screenshot. And so for me, I've made my team aware of that. I have a big group thread. I share things as I see it, and I am constantly hoping that they can see through what's actually happening. Another thing is, a lot of people who are in Young Living, because there's already multiple silvers who have joined my brother's team, is saying things like that they hit silver. And we all know in Young Living that means 10,000 OGB. Well, silver in this company is 1,000. And so they know that saying things like silver and gold are words that mean, you know, big influence in our company. Well, go check out their ranks, check out their comp plan. It's completely different. And so if you see so-and-so hitting gold or silver, it's not the same. And so anyways, regarding the FTC, I actually was called into a Zoom call tonight with 3 people from litigation and Prasad, and you better believe that they're going after this. And so the FTC rules are being broken, policy and procedures are being broken, and I don't care what anyone wants to say to try to make it seem like it's not. It is. It is. And Young Living is doing something about it. And never thought I'd be put in this position where I'd have to do this for 2 people I call my friends or my brother. But I love Young Living, and I will stand up for what's right. It's not fun for me, but I will do it. So anyways, guys, like I said, if I were you, I would get ahead of this. I would show examples as you see it of what's happening. Another thing I know is that the guy who enrolled my brother does not teach stacking. Something that I feel like really hurt us regarding the Q Science stuff was that they had this promise of stacking, and that was what they used to recruit. That's not something that happens here. I'm not saying it's not possible, but it's not something that I ever saw my brother do or this other guy talk about. And so I think that's a huge benefit to us, that that's not going to be what's being promised. What's going to be promised is that they have the systems, that they have the best comp plan, that they have the website and the app that works so well. And that's going to be their draw, is that this is so easy, that you get paid twice a day, that you this, that you that. That's their draw. But the truth is, guys, y'all are platinum and above. You don't get to be successful in a business without incredibly hard work and relationships and community. So you're not going to switch over. People are not going to switch over and have someone build it for them. And I don't know about you guys, but copy and paste messages do not work for me or interest me. I can see through it right away. And so that's the system, is these copy and paste messages. And so understanding that, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I can think of off the top of my head. I don't want you guys to be afraid. I'm not afraid. I didn't even think for a second today that I was afraid of my business or my team or anything. I am not afraid. I'm sad. I'm very sad. And I'm sad that people are manipulative. I'm sad that people are saying that they would never want to hurt and using gaslighting, doing gaslighting and all of the things. I'm sad, but I'm not afraid. And I want to encourage you guys, there's nothing better than our products. And if you're curious about this other company's products, go look at their ingredients. Fragrance is one of the main ingredients. And you can just go through and you can see. And so it's not something that I am worried about competing with ours. There's nothing that compares to our products. And I also want you guys to know that this is what happens. A lot of people, jump ship. This isn't something that's just happening to Young Living. This has happened to people and companies for a long time. But I guess for me, I've gone through the shock of all of this for 5 months since my brother started. And so I was really sad today thinking about you guys. And I know you guys have a lot of trust and you've worked really hard in your businesses. And I want so badly for you guys to succeed. And I don't want you to fall for this lie that that these people are going to actually help you win. And these people are going to actually help you. It's not true. Those people who say that want to make money. They want to make money. And I hate the manipulation and I hate that I'm actually going to help you and I actually care about you. No. You want to make money. And so you know what to say and you've been taught what to say. And that's not gonna work. And so hold steadfast. My advice is go reach out to your teams. The relationships are what are going to make the difference for you. If your people know how much you love them and care about them and you have a relationship with them, they're not going anywhere. And if you have the relationship, you also can then educate. I didn't have to educate for days and days. You also can then educate. I didn't have to educate for days and days and days to protect my team from what's happening with my brother. All I had to do was have the relationship, which I have over the last 5 years, and share with them what was happening, and boom, it's over. And none of it is happening because my team's not doing that. And so the relationship is what makes the difference. And so go out there and focus on your relationships. Focus on the people, and they will stay with you. And we have the products that no one can match. And we have the incredible new website. And I mean, I'm going RCD. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not going anywhere. And all this does is make me want to prove everybody wrong. That don't you dare talk negatively. I'm we're going to the top and we're going to do it right, and we're going to do it with an integrity, and we're not going to hurt a single person in order to get there. So that's all I have for you guys. If you're just coming on, I explain a lot more in the beginning, but thank you guys sorry, I'm so emotional. Thanks for loving me and being with Young Living, and I had so much strength today because I have all of you guys, and I am so grateful that I have people on this that I can trust and that want to do this the right way and really do care about people, and I know that you guys do, and that's what's going to make the difference for Young Living. And I want you to know Young Living is fighting for you, and all of your diamonds are fighting for you, and just don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. And if you have any questions about the truth of it, I know the entire system. I know exactly what's going on. I know it all. And I'd be happy to share it with you guys. So anyways, I hope this helps, and I will talk to you guys later.